What's going on, everybody? Mike Adams from BTO, Beat the Odds Training, and today I got some DB drills that anyone can do at home as long as you have some cones. So let's get into it. All right, so for most of these drills, you're gonna need cones, all right? But if you do not have cones at home, I highly suggest you get some. But again, if you do not use distance, so say you have 7 yards, so say you're using a line for 7 yards and then you break 90, right? So for our first drill, the first thing you want to do is line up the cones in a straight line, okay? So you want to line up these cones in a straight line. You want to put your back towards the cones and you want to put your foot in between each and every single cone, over and back over the line, all right? Now the emphasis of this drill is to be as quick as possible. Now once you finish through the cones, you're gonna break 90. And with that one, if I stick with my right foot on the last cone, when I finish through the last cone, if I stick with my right foot, I should be going left. If I stick with my left foot, I should be going right. All right. Again, the emphasis on this drill is quickness, right? This is a great warm-up drill. This is something I kind of did to break out of the ladders and hexagons, just something focusing on our quickness and our footwork, right? And then being able to break 90s. All right, from drill number 2, we're working on flipping our hips back and forth through the cones and making our feet, again, as fast as possible. Again, this still is a warm-up, so we're trying to emphasize on foot quickness and just moving and warming up the body, right? So emphasis on this is just, again, moving through it as quickly as possible, not touching any cones. Now, when we break out of the cones, we are breaking on 45 degrees and we're snapping back down, breaking back down on an angle, coming back to the ball. All right, just like we were guarding a comeback route or a curl route, depending on which way you're facing. All right, so for our third and final cone drill, we are focusing on getting in and out of the breaks, right? So getting out of our back step, out of our back pedal, boom, bring out. You can even use a T-step in this if you want to, depending on your technique, what you like to use. So again, our cadence is we're stepping back, 1, 2, stepping up, 3, 4. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. But again, as quickly as possible and efficiently. All right, make sure you're staying low. You're not popping up, coming out of your breaks. You're staying at a low pad level, low shoulders, everything, okay? And make sure when you come out fast to a ball. Drills are really working on focusing on our movements in the open field, all right, and covering as much ground as possible. It's always cool to work with cones and hexagons and ladders and stuff like that, but if you're not focusing on your movement, how you're actually gonna move in a game and adding reaction to it as well, especially if you're playing DB. Defensive back is a super heavy reactional position, right? So everything you're reading throughout the whole entire field, you're reading the receiver, you're reading the quarterback, you're reading the offense, how they're moving. You're even setting up, anticipating before the play if you're watching your film, right? So again, what I like to implement in my drills is if I can get reactional as much as I can, I try it. So in this drill, I have my DB starting on the line. Notice that I'm on a line, so his back pedal, we're making sure we're sticking straight. We're back pedaling straight back. We're not weaving anyway, right, until I tell him to, right? So he starts on the line, back pedals. I can give him a kick step command, and I'll even point either way, kick step. And I'll say, I had 2 cones set up. You guys can't really see the cones, but I had 2 cones set up, right, from each and every, on each side. Both of them are about, I'd say, 10 yards away from each other. 10 yards away from each other, so he has to really cover a lot of ground to be able to get to that cone, right? So I have him into his kick step, into his break. So I call out either yellow or blue. You can do left or right, or if you have different color cones, you can use that as well. Call out color and you break to that color. The ball is coming to that cone, so you have to get there as fast as you can. There you guys have it. Those are a few DB drills, all right, that you can do on your own. Make sure you're making your drills reactional. Make sure you're moving your feet quick. Make sure you're staying low in and out of your breaks, all right? Keep working, stay at it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on these videos. Please show love, especially all my new subscribers. Thank you for allowing me to hit 100. Still going up. We're all the way up to 1,000. That's the next goal. Actually, 200 is the next goal, but we're gonna make it all the way to 1,000. We're just gonna run it up. All right. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you're following me on all my socials, and I'm out.